Hi everyone, it's Dee with the Paper Drawer. I have one more share for you today. I also finished this journal. It is a digital kit. It is from Fifi, the Papercrafter. I'll link her shop below. I used my normal 3-ring, which I love, and this kind of just morphed into something, and I do like how it turned out. I wasn't sure where I was going with it, but I think it turned out pretty good. So let me flip through, let me show you a few things, and let's go through this. I'll pull my chair up. So the cover is just corrugated cardboard, okay. I have a lot of the optical lenses, so I figured I'll just start using those. Oh, sorry, I was shaking. And it's just collaged, just a bunch of different things. This is Fifi's paper behind. I'll show you a better picture of it further back, and then I'll just show you my little scraps and things that I used and didn't use. So that's the cover. This is one of her papers. I embossed it, and it made it really soft, and it can tear, but I'm okay with that. Again, I'm not going to be picking at it. So this was one of hers. This is original ledger paper, and I just embossed it also with script. And again, it's pretty old. Here is, it's a digital kit. I can't recall who I got that from. But she had a few of these, and it had turquoise in it, so you'll see that further back. But I went ahead and just put a couple little tags on it, and I like it. I coffee dyed it, and some I coffee dyed, some I didn't. Some have white backs, some don't, and I like that. This is one of Fifi's papers, and what I did was I just splattered turquoise paint on it with the paintbrush. I did some stenciling, just, you know, kind of doing a little bit of extra things on it. I did tear it intentionally, then I just got the yellow masking tape and I taped it. This is a picture of a digital kit of lace. I like that. I thought that was very pretty. Let me stand up and I can see. Whoops, sorry. And what I did with this one is I did the same thing that I did in my previous video today, that Mateo's digitals. I just put this back in, and I just chose another sheet from the same shop, and I just put it back through so that both sides have prints on it. Okay, this is one of Fifi's. I love the typewriter. That came in her kit. Just some music page. Just some stenciling on coffee dyed, and it's got a doily print on the back. And this is a digital. That was really pretty. And again, same thing, just put it back through the printer. This is part of Fifi's digital, and I just tipped it in, and it's just journaling space. This is an original Girl Scout document. I just put a little ephemera up at the corner. These are kind of just scraps, but I like them. It's an Edith Holden part of the book. I got the rest of it in back here. And then just little scraps. I love these, just the little thing. Just added it. Here's some ledger paper with the days of the week on it. This is a coloring book page. It's Johanna Bassford. And then I just made this paper ruffle and I put it on the edge. This is an original document. Here's something that I did in the previous video. It is an Italian phone bill. And I put, only on one side, you could do both, I put tracing paper over it so I can write on it. So it writes really well, and then I can still see the design in the back. So this could be a journaling. so you can write right on it, and then you can see the type in the background. And I'll mention it again, how I did this was I took a Scotch Creative glue stick. It's real sticky, and that's really what you need when you work with a glue stick, I feel. And I just put it all over the phone bill, and then I just laid down the tracing paper, and then of course I cut away the excess. Then that way I didn't have to be so precise. I can just lay it on there and then cut the excess away. So that's kind of cool. I'll probably be doing more of this because I like a lot of the paper, but some of it you can't write over. This is a digital lace. Did the same thing, flipped it over. This is part of Fifi's digital kit. This is just printed on vellum. Flashcard, and it has got a Tim Holtz die cut on it. This is Fifi's also, and what I did was I just laminated it. That was pretty cool. And that's rice paper. This is deli paper, and then I just fussy cut the bird and just put it on there. Here's the Edith Holden book. This is, of course, the back side. And I stitched a little pocket right on it so you can stick something down it. Okay, I don't have anything in it. Oops. Here is the digital kit with the playing cards and the turquoise. I went ahead and coffee dyed it, but I love that. And I thought it matched a lot of the turquoise that Fifi put in her digital kit, but I love this. And this is part of Fifi's. This is just a coffee dyed paper, and I had this extra on my desk, so I just went ahead and sewed it on. This is part of Fifi's. And what I have done is I tipped in a phone bill, just kind of as a hidden spot. This, I did the same thing. I'd like to write on top of this, so I put tracing paper on it. This is from Pam, from Tattered Paper and Lace. She has in her shop, it's really cool, ads, vintage ads. This is how she sells it. I did coffee dye. It coffee dyes beautifully. But this is how it comes. I've already used quite a bit, and quite a bit of it's in here, but this is what she does, okay? And it's just a little folio. She had stuff stuck in here also. You get an awful lot, and it's free shipping. And then these are two larger pieces. And she has this paper that matches. Pam has it sewed together. But these are other ads that she has in there. But stop by her shop. She's got some real interesting things, but I love this. And again, it coffee dyed so well. So that's that. And of course I used part of it on one of the journals. So, but that's what that is. Okay. And this is from that. I love that picture. And then I can journal on the front and I can journal on the back. Here's some more lace, digital lace, or doily. This is part of Fifi's, and this is just ephemera that I had. And then I tore it, and I put some yellow masking tape on it. This is just some ephemera that I had, and again, just can journal on the back. This is Fifi's digital. It's so pretty. It's background stuff, but I just like to use it as a page. It's so beautiful. I hate to cover it up. And then this is part of Pam's. And let me see, I can't even hardly tell. I think I put the tissue paper over it so I can write on it. I just stapled it on, but that's one of Pam's ephemera that comes in her folio. I did an envelope, and I just made these cards and stuck ephemera in it. And here's some envelopes that I made with Fifi's digital kit. I just kind of, it was tearing and torn, so I just went ahead and put the masking tape on it. And then here's just a Tim Holtz journaling card. I just made it real quick out of one of his scrapbook papers. So that's that. And then on the other side, I put this pocket And this is the Tim Holtz, as you can recognize, scrapbook paper. Then I just made it into a card. And this is a playing card, a vintage playing card. And I used his Tim Holtz tissue to cover it. I like that. And this became a pocket, so I put stuff in it. This is part of Fifi's digital kit. She gives you a lot. It's really kind of cool. And then this is just dictionary page, and I attached a envelope. There's nothing in it, but actually there's nothing going to be in it because it's actually a journaling. I would write right over this, but that's me. You could close it up and glue it and put something in it, but I'm just a little bit different when it comes to that stuff, so I think it would be cool just to write right over it. This is beautiful. This is part of Fifi's, and it can fold out like this. So that's a beautiful sheet. I love the color she used. I love to coffee dye it, and then what I did was I took Tim Holtz stencil and I stenciled on the back. And I used a moss green distress ink on it. Here's another phone bill, one-sided. I put the tracing paper over it so I can write on it. It's really cool. Like I said in the other video, I think I'm probably going to be doing a lot of that. This is Fifi's digital also. Made a little envelope from her paper. This is just ephemera that I had. And then this is a old vintage French, I think it's a car repair ticket. I got that from Forever French. This is actually fabric. It's sheer. And then I put the polka dot on the back and I laminated it. It turned out pretty cute. I like it. This is Fifi's paper also. And I made a little envelope and it's an up tuck. Okay. This is her paper also, and I went ahead and embossed it, and it's fragile, but I like it. And I just heavily embossed it with script. Edith Holden, I went ahead and just stenciled script. It's not perfect, but I like that. It's just an Edith Holden book page. And then just two little playing cards and a pocket. I had that ephemera. And then I have an old vintage check. I didn't put this one in, but this one, I'm trying to see. I think I put the tissue on it so you can write over it. I just forgot to clip it in. Okay. Here's that playing, it's called a playing card, but it's not. It's just oversized, but I love that turquoise. I have a black and white museum book, and that's what this came from. This is, I believe, from an old Girl Scout notebook, and it was all handwritten, and then I just stitched this ephemera on it. I tipped this in. This is one of Fifi's from her digital kit. They're really very, very nice. And here's another one I embossed. I love that. I love that look. I love how it's just not brittle, but it's just soft. It softened the paper quite a bit, and just how it kind of chips away. Just a book that I had, a map. This is an original blueprint. Oops, I'm sorry, the camera's shaking. Found it at an antique store, and I bought everything they had. She didn't have much or many, but I love it. It's original blueprint. And this is just a pattern tracing. It's Italian, but it's a transfer. This is the back page. I took one of Pam's little digitals, or not digital, excuse me, one of her little ephemera pieces, and I just slid it in. It's a Seven Gypsies folder. I stitched it down, closed, just collaged on it, and then it's a pocket. So I just put one of her little pieces of ephemera in it. And this is the back page. I fussy cut that flower. And that's it. Again, I'll link Fifi's shop below. I'll link Pam's below. Do visit both of them. And I think Pam has a few of these left. But it's free shipping and it's great. And like I said, they coffee dyed beautifully. So I was really pleased with that. All right. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.